Oye, pero qué hijuela. Esa vaina es del diablo. Jesús de Veracruz, saca de chamuco esta morra.
Coconut so good, good. Coconut so good.
¿Qué hijuela? ¿Qué es esto? A mí no me asusta ni el diablo, pero esta madre me aterra.
Tengo miedo, tengo miedo, tengo miedo, tengo miedo.
Gang, 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 gang.
Mexico, you Mexican?
And people will ask me, man, why don't you have a TikTok account?
Gang, 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 gang.
What? In case you didn't know, this is the newest meta on TikTok. The NPC streams. And I genuinely believe it's making people pendeja. There's nothing else out there that will rot your brain faster than watching TikToks all day, every day. It's probably better for your mental health to play League of Legends all day. La neta. This girl summarizes it better.
People who do this are making $2,000 to $4,000 a month.
¿Qué?
$2,000 to $4,000 a month or more. So if y'all see me out here like,
hello, Ashley. Thank you for the gift. RM no spicy.
Me cayó el hocico.
Jay, thank you. Shan, thank you. Roses. Lo, rose flavored. Thank you, Jules, for this AI type glasses. Ray Ray, ice cream.
You either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Taco. Burrito. Gracias por la chimichanga. Rico burrito. Taco. Gracias por la chimichanga. Ándale. No, but for real. We are really gonna make it out of Terremoto Heights with that one. So pónganse verga y hit that subscribe button right now. Órale. The way it works is these people will stream in front of thousands of lobotomites. In TikTok, people donate through emojis. And unlike Twitch or other platforms where you will get a greeting from the streamer, you get a reaction based on that emoji. So you can get them to do what you want, and now I kinda understand why people are getting into this. They get thousands of donations, which really blows my nachos away. Who would spend their barucos, their pelucholares, in this pendejada? No disrespect to the creators, hey? No disrespect. It probably takes a lot of IQ points to get this right, and is definitely lowering your overall levels of intelligence. But for example, this one, as far as I know, she's doing it to provide for her kid, which more power to her. Like I say, go get a girl, you know? There's nothing wrong with that, and I support that. At least she's not selling her body online, right? Like this Diabla. Jesús de Veracruz, la Diabla encarnada. And what about the rest? What about the rest? My lord. Like, qué hijo de la verga es esta madre. What are you doing to yourself, young man? Oh my god.
You guys in any danger? If you do, let me know.
Fuck
Thanks
off.
for the roses, you guys in any danger?
You see any danger?
Let me know.
Bro, do you see an araña? Do you see an araña? Let me know. I think this one is the original. This is surreal. Like, we are living in another different dimension. I think we got blipped by Thanos and this is hell or something, or the alien version of hell. El infierno. Yeah, I said the alien version of hell. You know, alien, okay? Get it? I don't even know what to say, man. Me quedé perplejo. I'm perplexed. Just lost 200 IQ from this video alone. So you better hit that like button and comment down below how many IQ points you got left, because Jesus mío. The funniest thing about this trend, I think, is that the main one, the queen bee, the best, the goat. For some reason, she's holding a, I don't know the name, okay? That madre es pa viejas, alright? But she's cooking the popcorn in that thingy. I'm going to call it the thingy. She's cooking the popcorn. I don't know why. I'm losing my brain. Oh, no. I don't know what's the logic, but in every video she's cooking the popcorn with that thingy. I don't understand. I don't understand the logic behind it. It's a funny joke. Is it like Skibbity Toilet? Is it a joke in a different time frame, or in a different dimension, or in a different state of consciousness? I don't get it. But it really blows my nachos away. Holy moly guacamole, man. Blade Runner was right.
So good. Balloon. Gang gang. Gang gang.
Ya valimos verga. But I wonder, is there actual evidence behind this statement? Is TikTok making people pendeja? And especially, is TikTok making kids have the attention span of a cricoso, as we call them in Mexico? And what I found is pretty interesting. I had the opportunity to interview a renowned MEXA scientist that has a PhD, and an 8-year-old thorough research on the regressive evolution of the brain caused by League of Legends. I gotta stop roasting myself. So I brought you the exclusive interview, and pardon me, I will make my best effort to translate his wise utterances. Me gustan los Dr. Griffin, an associate professor of psychiatrics and pediatrics at the University of Massachusetts, has a great quote about this. Although we don't yet have longitudinal research, there is no question that TikTok affects the brain, and children's brains are still developing into their early to mid-20s. Before that, the prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain in which attention, impulse, inhibition, prospective memory, and cognitive flexibility are modulated. If you're watching TikTok for long periods of time, it may lead to problems with attention, concentration, and short-term memory. Many people make the claim that TikTok actually helps with mental health, but that's a fallacy. For example, if your child has concerns about an eating disorder, anxiety, or depression, they are more likely to have more content related to those topics show up in their feed, which could provide support but has the potential to actually be very damaging, because they will be more exposed to that very same thing that is affecting them right now. There you have it. I would like to thank El Doctor Esteban Universidad for this exclusive interview about the dangers of TikTok in the brain. What else could I add to this concisive argument but to say TikTok is pretty cringy, which is the combination between gringo and cringe. Cringe. But this doesn't mean that if you watch TikTok, you are worse than a League of Legends player. No, because I legitimately think that there are good TikTok content creators that not only try to entertain their audiences, but to educate them as well. Doesn't mean this girl is the devil. Not this one. This is La Diabla Encarnada. But most of these creators are just trying to make a living, right? I respect the hell out of that. I'm also trying to make a living, so don't get the wrong idea about this video. But moraleja, TikTok is a bunch of chingaderas. Neta, no, a mí no me gustan esas mamadas de TikTok. De TikTok, como hijo de la verga lo quieres llamar. A mí me vale madre. But whether we like it or not, short form content is here to stay. So, like they say in my pueblo, si no puedes contra ellos, úneteles. Which path are you going to choose? 21st century man. Muchas gracias por su valiosa atención. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, leave a comment down below to help with el algoritmo. And see you in the next video. Bye. And like they say in my pueblo, aquí se rompió una jerga y vámonos todos a la verga.